4 people crossed an old mountain bridge. Each one was certain they had lived 10 extra years. This bridge has been hanging in the mountains for over 100 years. Locals call it the Long Walk. People don't disappear there. They come back. But they come back different. Sheriff reports show a strange pattern. Every witness describes 10 years of life that never happened. And each one believes it more than their own name. This happened in northern Colorado near Black Hollow Ridge. 4 friends went there for a weekend trip. Michael, Sarah, Daniel, and Laura. They filmed content about abandoned places. That was their usual format. Light horror, local legends, a bit of adrenaline. They found the bridge by accident. It wasn't marked on any map. Wooden, narrow, about 200 feet long. Below it, a deep ravine and a fast mountain river. Daniel noticed something first. He said the bridge looked too new for its age. The planks were intact. The ropes were not worn out. But the whole structure felt wrong. Sarah remembered a local story. She heard it at a roadside bar. If you cross the bridge, you see your life ahead. No one ever explained what that really meant. They decided to cross it for the video. Cameras on. Time recorded. Michael went first. He walked confidently, even joking to the camera. Halfway across, he went silent. He just stopped and stared ahead. Sarah shouted for him to come back. He didn't react. After a few seconds, he kept walking. Slowly, like he couldn't hear anything. When he reached the other side, just over 2 minutes had passed. He turned around and looked. Lost. Too lost for such a short walk. He didn't answer right away, then quietly said everything was fine, but his voice was shaking. Sarah went next. She held the ropes and kept her eyes down. At the middle, she stopped the same way. She lifted her head and froze. The camera caught her face changing. First confusion, then fear, then exhaustion. She took almost 3 minutes to finish. When she reached the end, she sat down immediately and started crying. Laura and Daniel exchanged a look. No one was joking anymore. Daniel went third. He held the camera in front of him. That footage became the key evidence. The video shows him walking. You can hear the wind. Then the sound suddenly cuts out, like the world just turned off. He stops, looks ahead, and says one sentence. This wasn't supposed to end like this. Then he keeps walking, slowly, like someone tired after a long journey. Laura went last. She didn't want to go, but she couldn't stay alone. At the middle, she screamed, loud, desperate. But the others only heard a faint sound, like the scream came from far away. She crossed faster than anyone, but looked worse than all of them. When they regrouped, no one spoke for several minutes. Then Michael finally broke the silence. He said he had lived 10 years. He described moving to another city, a new job, breaking up with Sarah. He gave details no one could improvise. Sarah told her version. In her life, Michael died after 2 years. She spent the next 8 alone. Daniel insisted he never made it across. In his life, the bridge collapsed. He spent years trying to climb out of the ravine. Laura said the least. She kept repeating she wasn't supposed to see that. The strangest part, all of them lived different 10 years. Different events, different endings. But each one was completely certain. Those were their memories, clear, detailed, painfully real. When they checked the time, exactly 10 minutes had passed. They decided to watch Daniel's footage. On the video, everything was different. Michael never stopped. He crossed in under a minute. No pause at all. Sarah didn't hesitate either. No fear on her face, no tears. Daniel never said that sentence. On the recording, he stayed silent the entire time. And Laura, she never screamed. But in one frame, the camera caught a reflection on a damp wooden plank. Her reflection looked decades older. Deep wrinkles, empty eyes, and it was staring directly at the camera. That's where the footage cuts out. After that, the group started arguing. Each one insisted their version was real. They shouted, accused each other of lying. And then Laura said something strange. She asked why they decided to cross the bridge in the first place. No one could answer. This case became public through a county police report. It included video fragments and written statements. The documents later appeared in an open archive. Today, the bridge officially does not exist. It's not on maps or satellite images. But locals still talk about it. A place where you can live another life in 10 minutes. Sometimes in old travel recordings, similar clips appear. People walking across a bridge, stopping halfway, staring ahead for too long. If you ever find yourself in those mountains and see an old wooden bridge over a ravine, would you risk crossing it?